Hi dear, it's story time. Let's have a sit. We are going to listen to a story about It's My Party by Susan Tan. What's the title? Yes, It's My Party. Let's start. Lynn is a very cheerful girl. She lives with her father, mother, and brother Ben in a nice and comfortable home. In class, she pays attention to what her teacher says. She is polite and always lends a helping hand. She is also one of the prettiest girls you have ever seen. Now, doesn't she sound nice? Today, Lynn is very excited. Do you know why? I'm going to have a birthday party, Lynn announces to her friends. Her friends are just as excited. When's your birthday? What games are you having? Is there going to be chocolate cake? What about ice cream? Are you having it outdoors? They ask Lynn a dozen questions, all at the same time. Lynn looks at her friends and laughs. Which question shall I answer first? Kelly says, Lynn, let us help you plan a great party. Lynn replies, sure. Planning together is fun. Bill asks, who are you inviting? Lynn replies, everyone in class, of course. The children are quiet for a moment. Then they say, what? You're going to invite the stinky cousins too? Anita says, I can't believe it. We're going to a party with the stinky cousins. Lynn looks around and whispered, shh, that's not a nice thing to say. What's wrong with inviting Betty and Carlos anyway? Bill says, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not going to any party if the stinky cousins are going to be there. Same here, the other children say. They leave Lynn sitting alone on the bench. Lynn is so upset that she feels like crying. Lynn is very quiet at home. Are you alright, dear? You look worried, her mother says. Sadly, Lynn replies, my friend won't come to my party if I invite Betty and Carlos. Betty and Carlos live in the orphanage. My friends call them the stinky cousins. Lynn's mother says, nobody asks to be an orphan. Nobody asks to be poor. You must treat everyone with respect. Remember, what goes around comes around. What does that mean? Lynn asks. It means that if you treat others right, others will treat you right as well, her mother answers. Lynn is walking home from school. She trips over a stone and falls. Her books land in the ditch nearby. Someone behind her bends down and fishes the books out of the ditch. It is Carlos. The books are muddy and so is Carlos. Betty sees some blood on Lynn's knee and tries to wipe it off. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Betty, says Lynn. Why don't you come inside my house and wash up first? Carlos says, I don't know. No one has ever invited us to their homes before. Lynn says, oh, come on, you two. Betty and Carlos and Lynn have cookies and chocolate milk in the kitchen. Lynn says, I have an idea. Why don't you both come to my party this Saturday? No, wait, I have a better idea. Why don't you and all the kids from the orphanage come to my party? Betty and Carlos dance for joy. Wow, our first party. This is great, they say. But are you sure? Asks Betty. Lynn nods. What about the other kids? Won't they be unhappy? Asks Carlos. Well, it's my party. I get to decide who to invite, and I'm inviting everyone, including you. Lynn answers. Don't you want to come? You bet we do, Betty and Carlos chorus. Betty and Carlos tell the good news to the other orphans. They are so happy that they do not know what to say. We are all going to make Lynn a present, says Betty. What shall we make? A little boy asks. Betty whispered a secret to all the children. The children are so excited that they cannot sleep. Lynn is happy she has made 2 more friends. During lunch, she says to her classmates, Hi everyone! My party is this Saturday. I hope you'll all come. No one answers her. Lynn continues, What goes around comes around. If you treat others right, they will also treat you right. It's my party and I decide who to invite. I'm inviting all of you along with Betty and Carlos and a dozen kids from the orphanage. Back on the orphanage, the children are busy with something. What is it? Can you guess? Meanwhile, in school, the children are deep in discussion. Do you think we're being mean to Lynn? Wonders Kelly. Don't be a softie, Bill scolds her. Sarah joins in the conversation. Would you like it if nobody turned up for your party? She asks. Everyone is quiet and solemn. They are thinking hard. It's Saturday, Lynn's mother says. The food is ready, the cake looks good enough to eat, and we have lots of ice cream in the freezer. Lynn's father says, My camera is ready and I'm starving. Lynn looks pretty in a lacy pink dress with matching shoes. She turns this way and that way to admire herself. Ding dong! The doorbell rings. Happy birthday, Lynn! Betty, Carlos, and all the children scream. Betty gives Lynn their present. We made it ourselves. Thank you so much. Lynn opens up the present. Oh, look, it's a mermaid. It has orange hair too. I can't believe it. I'll call it Ariel, says Lynn happily. Ding dong! The doorbell rings again. Who can that be? Wonders Lynn as she opens the door. It's Billy. Hey, it's also Kelly, Anita, Machiko, Faisal, Li Jing, and shouted Lynn excitedly. The children say happy birthday to Lynn. They say hello to the other children from the orphanage. Kelly says, We have something to say, Lynn. We are sorry for the way we treated you. Betty, Carlos, please don't be angry with us. We are sorry for the mean things we said. Anita adds, Lynn is right. True friends care about one another's feelings. The orphanage is having a fair next month to raise money. You are all welcome to join us, Carlos invites his classmates. We'd be happy to come. Hey, maybe we can set up a face painting booth, says Bill. Let's do it, the children exclaim. Lynn says, Let's enjoy the party. What are we waiting for? Her father runs towards the children with his camera. Say cheese first before we eat the cake. The children sing Lynn the birthday song. The cake is delicious. The games are fun too. Everyone has a good time. Don't you wish it were your party? The end.